It's the 1, 2, 3 deal. It's the nuclear deal that kind of set the path going. And I don't think either President Obama or President Biden have shifted from that path which was laid by George Bush. But would you agree with that?
That deal was transformative and really set in motion an extremely important basis for the U.S.-India relationship. I would though say that on the, one of the biggest critiques of U.S. Policy in the region, not just India, but in the region more generally right now, is that it doesn't have a very clear and strong economic strategy. We know that there's the Indo-Pacific Economic Framework. It's got a long way to go, a long way to travel. What will it turn into is very far from clear. We know that the region is going forward with the CP, TPP, with RCEP, with any other number of arrangements that the U.S. is on the outside of. All successive administrations find themselves in a very difficult position.
If I can just again add, which I thought was a very good point on the trade problem regionally that both the United States and India have. China has been very aggressive and robust in its regional strategy. Not only does it have great bilateral trade relations throughout Asia, but it has led the Regional Comprehensive Economic Partnership Agreement, from which India withdrew after 7 years of negotiations before signing that agreement. And it has applied recently to join the High Standards Comprehensive and Progressive Agreement on Trans-Pacific Partnership. As has been mentioned, that was an agreement that the Trump administration withdrew from on day one, quite unexpectedly to anyone else who knew about it in the administration, or no one was aware of it. And I think it was a strategic blunder because it really played into the hands of China and hurt the U.S. My regret is that the Biden administration has come in and has continued that policy of not wanting to join the CPTPP and has really put trade off on the side.
Indian Diaspora, you've interacted with them.
Yeah.
What role could
I think they played a tremendously important role. It's often been said that nations don't have friends, they just have interests. But I think in the U.S.-India relationship, we have friends too.
One thing that I want to emphasize is really making sure that people understand how important the Indian diaspora is for America's innovation ecosystem. You have a significant number of India-born and Indian Americans that are the founders of technology startups. You have a significant number of Indian Americans who are prominent business leaders in the tech industry for very large corporations. And of course, a tremendous cadre of scientists and engineers that are working in companies large and small. Through the Quad and through the U.S.-India bilateral relationship, this is an area where we can focus on the type of economic cooperation, the United States looking to India on how that type of collaboration can create jobs, boost our economies, make it more competitive.